Well. Ghana for kasa. Na hospital bi a womo America. Omo ewo Minnesota. Yesi e from the Mayo Clinic. Omo the letter babe tuja. Omo kasa on behalf of Ken Ofori Atta. Na the special prosecutor has also responded. For people who don't understand, let me give you brief. And then ya na nsem na basa na me pese me de bebre mu peace biom me pese me ka ho asema na maka bibia enti wutia na wetie bibia ati ase me hu ne say ya na nsem na me ka ne peace a sometimes e bi mo frame say oh melodies here twen update me ho na me post update ne de dada enti no me ka ho asema me ka bibia. Now the last time we spoke on Ken Ofori Atta nsem no eso no, it was today earlier on na in some way the bremo on the update of Ken Ofori Atta nsem no the special prosecutor the re-entering of Ken Ofori Atta into the wanted list no the bremo ye bisa questions say the entiana match surgery Ken Ofori Atta say wo kwa akoye no the entiana afi was some the same excuse say or some so koye surgery in June into eden semwaba. Special prosecutor ka say we issue arrest warrant say bibia ye be hu Ken Ofori Atta bia ye nche no. Ken Ofori Atta lawyer nso aba bontia aba be there Ken Ofori Atta. Now before we go to hospital in Krata, no don't worry, we'll go there, but before we get there, Ken Ofori Atta lawyer aba bontin aba be there special prosecutor or bonadwiama special prosecutor or katre special prosecutor say oso ye be ma kona kochi Ken Ofori Atta enya asem ketwa ye read this story no ye ani aba letter ne so. I say carry it out. Ofori Atta's lawyer dares OSP following redeclaration of client as a fugitive. Now, I say Frank Davis, the lawyer of former Minister of Finance Ken Ofori Atta, has reacted to the declaration of his client as wanted by the Office of the Special Prosecutor. I say speaking in an interview on Joy News on June 2nd, 2025, Frank Davis challenged the OSP to go ahead and carry out the extradition process it has started to get. I say, well, he has redeclared him a wanted person and fugitive from justice. I have listened to all that he said. He has triggered processes to ensure his forced return into the country. He has also caused a red notice alert on him. He has always been in the process of triggering extradition or commencing extradition proceedings to ensure a return of Ken Ofori Atta into the jurisdiction. That is what he has opted to do. So he should start and carry it out. This is Frank Davis. I say, oh, Ken Ofori Atta also pesa o chilo. Oh, the net to red alert. So, oh, pesa ye say, oh, pesa ye ni say, and oh, pesa ye ni say, oh, dear Ken Ofori Atta semba e na no, gidi. Oh, pesa o koko chineba, and ye oh, pesa o deneba Ghana, kona koko ye. Ye can the tree moi. Ken Ofori Atta lawyer Frank Davis in some work and no. Osi Davis, who is also the chairman of the Constitutional and Legal Affairs Committee of the New Patriotic Party, went on to slam the OSP for supposedly downplaying the illness of his client. It's Frank Davis, bo special prosecutor chi. Say, special prosecutor no, sabe, ase wono no, ye kase Ken Ofori Atta yare or yare no, special prosecutor na so no di onti ase, ase wo downplay, ne say ya agro. Senior special prosecutor ne kasa no ase on person obeji di say Ken Ofori Atta yare ne say ya agro radio Frank Davis asem a working metwe na adwen aba onkonko tie Martin Pebu ono ankasa ne colleague Martin Pebu onko tie asem Martin Pebu kan Martin Pebu say Ken Ofori Atta de we a wo ye na fraudulent enye mi o Martin Pebu Osisa anyama we na Ken Ofori Atta ye na fraudulent sana oba be di Ghana so as finance minister obu Ghana for ebukata obu ye mfa so Ken Ofori Atta has always been a fraudulent person. It is end special prosecutor in Jindi and you see very simple. You see, if the special prosecutor does not understand that Ken Ofori Atta is sick, who do you blame? And I've told you, say me adia baako me personally adia baako Emma, let me tell you one thing, right? I don't know for others, I don't know for people who are listening, but adia baako Emma me pe obi asem pa accountability. said the person will accept accountability. Hey, so be accept accountability. I won't me penasem rough. Inti ende, I will can say special prosecutor and as a one G Ofori Atta end this or yare no. Now who cause am? Sebi o sebi. Nanka as the lawyers of Ofori Atta or as the lawyer of Ofori Atta, one making sure say special prosecutor no benya all necessary evidence. One making sure say ABA special prosecutor no is in contact with the doctor of Ofori Atta. One making sure say ABA session be. Yes, Obibeka say, maybe it is a private session, but you see, you want to make sure that you prove beyond reasonable doubt that indeed Ofori Atta is sick. So you make sure that every single document, every single session, every single thing the Bema special prosecutor na GAD say indeed Ofori Atta yare no, you do it. Say you say doctor no na Bema one na kasa de bia o, one na video call, one na ye DN o. Or share information with the special, you do it. If today the special prosecutor is sitting in Ghana and saying, say, one Jin the second, in fact, special prosecutor has not really said that. But if one kasa will feel say, it looks like you understand that it looks like it is very difficult for the special prosecutor to accept that Ofori Atta is sick, and you don't understand why the special prosecutor is acting that way. Now who calls Sam? Is it the special prosecutor himself? Because there is a pattern. Even me need training. It was security issues be emuno. Me krano. Me tena se na me head kwa. Me who say there is a pattern. There's a pattern be as a Ofori Atta wo use. So what are you talking about? Ana me bodam. Asema mi kenye no. Etiefo, me bo amon kanem se me boy. So now what are you doing? Who are you blaming? Who mentiasie? Or see, Davis, who is also the chairman of the Constitutional and Legal Affairs Committee of the New Patriotic Party, went on to slam the office of the special prosecutor for supposedly downplaying the illness of his clients. I say, but I will just say this to the office of the special prosecutor, that he should stick to his core duties as special prosecutor and as a trained lawyer. I don't know when he became a medical practitioner to be giving interpretations and all that he said. He's a legal practitioner. He should stick to his core duties and stop getting himself into areas where he has very little knowledge. He added. Into our country, special prosecutor and say special prosecutor no onye doctor. Into say Ofori Atta say oyare o ne hwan na obetre say wonyare. O your lawyer, stick to your. But you see, this is a simple thing I'm going to ask Frank Davis, because the role as special prosecutor no will play no. Frank Davis could also play that role because he's also a lawyer, right? He could also prosecute because he's a lawyer. Question I'm a person bisa Frank Davis and they say he should switch positions. You see, sometimes all you need to do is put yourself in the shoes of another person. The simple thing I'm going to tell Frank Davis is that he should just switch positions. Now, so switch positions. Send ya no Frank Davis no be him say one pair NDC asem no. Na ke bia no Frank Davis no. E na all try NDC ni bi. Say NDC minister no wabokro no e na wedwane afri oman ni mu allegedly. No Frank Davis no e ni duty say we try na. Na kasa Ofori Atta behavior no Frank Davis oba accept ya na. Because we've sat in this country and we've seen how Frank Davis we've seen how some of them we've heard their thoughts on certain issues in this country. So we can predict, say, if assembly ba not omu shoes fufro sometimes in same ombeka. It's a bisa Frank Davis no. Very simple. If nanko no nanko wo kisie jabin issues mo nanka de working wobeka na. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Put yourself in the shoes of the other person. And you realize that as in someone may come from the you ask yourself, okay, our client is sick. What do we do to make people believe that indeed our client is sick? Now we are going to the letter. Letter na every company we ho abano. You see, indeed. Okay. But I'm going to show you something. Now, any Mayo Clinic. Or say Mr. Kenneth N. Ofori Atta Ken. And a 200 First Street SW Rochester, Minnesota. Now we are going to. I'm going to. But I'm not saying say I want to get the location, and I know we are going to get the location right. Now Yembo location 200 Forest Street SW. 200 Forest Street. SW. 200 Forest Street SW. Rochester, Minnesota. Atiasie. Rochester, Minnesota. Rochester, Minnesota 59905. So it should probably take us straight to the hospital. Rochester, Minnesota 55905. It should take us straight to that hospital. Okay. Now, I'll say the address 200 Forest Street, SW, Rochester, Minnesota 55905 is the primary location of the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota. This is where the main hospital, patient services, and many other clinics are located. The address is also used in Mayo Clinic's website for maps and directions of the Mayo Clinic. Yes, the direction checks out. The direction indeed checks out, say, a hospital be a friend of Mayo Clinic. And then the letter also shows, say, indeed, a Mayo Clinic. But you see, it doesn't really even prove anything, but at least the direction checks out. And this is the website of the clinic, right? This is the website of the clinic. Let's go to care at Mayo Clinic. Patient and visitor guide, billing and insurance, department and centers. Let's go to department and centers and see. Now, I'll say, and to whom it may concern. I'll say, dear sir, stroke madam, I am writing to inform you that Mr. Ofori Atta has undergone an MR-guided biopsy and has been diagnosed with prostate cancer. A surgical intervention has been deemed necessary after the testing and MRI and biopsy procedures in March 2025. As I indicated in my February letter, this surgical procedure has been scheduled for June 13th with Dr. Paras Shah of the Department of Urology. See attached letter. It is hoped that a closer date may open up. Following the procedure, Mr. Ofori Atta will require a recovery period before he is able to travel to his home country. Please feel free to contact me if you require any additional information or have further questions. Best regards, Ahmed Abdahim, MD, FACP, Section of International Medicine in Rochester, GIM, Mayo Clinic, Rochester, MN. Intino, Osha, hospital, doctor, and awatro. And you see, Dr. Ninsemo Walker Krano. It doesn't make Ken Ofori Atta na semkra nice. And I'm going to show you why. But Dr. Nature say Department of Urology, sorry. Is it urology, right? Let's go to the Department of Urology. This is the Department of Urology. Oh yeah. Young doctors the doctors are a Department of Urology, no. Or say Dr. your friend no. Or say Dr. Paras Shah. Dr. Paras Shah. Dr. Paras Shah. Okay. Dr. Paras Shah. Dr. Paras Shah. The urology. Hey. Urology. I mean a man we are not seeing any Dr. Paras Shah. And I mean a man king. Or say the surgical procedure has been scheduled for June 13th with Dr. Paras Shah of the Department of Urology. Dr. Paras Shah. Meboa. Send in a Paras. SHAH of the Department of Urology. Now we've gone to the Department of Urology. We are searching for Dr. Paras Shah. But all the doctors over here don't have. It'll be a new 5 doctors and a urology who are womudin P a womb. Now womuni nano. Shah, Dr. Paras. Aseme kreni. Aseme kreni. O de men ko Shah, e bia na Shah ebe wo ho. Any okay. Hey, oh, Mr. Oh, only on the first into call S Shah or Paras H Shah. Inti Osha onona or but robotic. Okay, so his you see prostate cancer, right? Prostate cancer. Okay, so Dr. Paras Shah deals with robotic surgery, bladder removal, nephrectomy, prostatectomy. Okay, you know, Dr. Paras Shah, indeed, he deals with prostate cancer. So it is here. He deals with prostate cancer, bladder cancer, uteral cancer, and the likes. Inti okoho na okoko searching the ha obehu Dr. Paras Shah no oni ati ase the appointment, send a secure message via patient portal. Biological summary. Paras H. Shah, MD, is a urologic oncologist with specialty interest in surgical management of prostate, bladder, and kidney cancer. His clinical focus includes robotic radical prostatectomy for prostate cancer, open and robotic radical cystectomy with urinary diversion of bladder cancer and all that. Prostate cancer and at Dr. Paras Shah or so his name is there, Dr. Paras Shah. Dr. Paras Shah, Ucologist Department. Once you go to the website, you are going to, so it checks out. The truth is that the letter checks out. Now, the details of the letter is a different matter, and I'm going to draw your attention to something. Or say, I am writing to inform you that Mr. Ofori Atta has undergone an MR-guided biopsy and has been diagnosed with prostate cancer. Just say, yeah, you are informing whoever it may concern, including you and I. Say, indeed, Ken Ofori Atta, ya no said, ya no check. Emi yehun say, when you prostate cancer. Or say, a surgical intervention has been deemed necessary after the testing and MIR and biopsy procedures in March 2025. It was in February. And you catch and say, Ken Ofori Atta ekoye surgery. This letter is saying, say, March. And you who say, well, yaria, yes, schedule surgery, no. For June. What is going on? Is it that Ken Ofori Atta na yare fufro? That could be the possible scenario. Na yare fufro until February our car say woko yes surgery no. Na yare fufro. Because when it say March any who prostate cancer yi. Meanwhile as far back as February no. No amagana for ati say wokoye surgery. Inti na February na woka train say wokoye surgery no. Na no na ye surgery ben na ye yare fofo ho surgery ana. And a March. Because listen, and I'm always going to go back to Afenyo Marking. You see, I am going back to Afenyo Marking because whatever he said was captured by the Hansard of Parliament, and so it can be used as evidence in court. I'm going to go back to what Afenyo Marking told Ghanaians. Or say then, or say tie. And this was Afenyo Marking speaking in February. Etie for muntie ni yo. Afenyo Marking was speaking to Ghanaians in February. Or say our clients hold that taking into account surgical dates from March 20th to 21st, and his recuperation period, he should be able to be back into the jurisdiction between May 14th and 30th. It's here for Muntie ni ye. Muntie ni ye. Afenyo marking. Wo ready Ofori Atta letter ewo parliament captured by the Hansard no. Was see February na wo ready letter no. February 18th any true story way. So February na afenyo marking e ready letter no. Eno katre yen say Ofori Atta koye surgery in March 20th to 21st. And that hospital letter no try and say ye Ofori Atta test no March mu eni ehun se wo yare ena afi ye ka se obeye surgery in June. Meanwhile February ane ye kasa no ne ya ka train say February no ye hu se wo yare ena wo ye surgery March. And the hospital letter tre say March mu ne ehun se wo yare ena obeye surgery in June. But dey ni. And there's a special prosecutor no aba bontin no wo baba be ka say me de Ofori Atta out to red alert swa. As the lawyer of Ofori Atta, do you have to come and lash out on the special prosecutor and then make certain comments like go and carry him also be china koko chine aden na one person obeti asese wo yare? Look at the me kra me meti ha kra no any letter making kind any evidence eda ho no it doesn't go. It doesn't go. It is all catcher say, oh, may say now, God, and say, oh, no, China. Why not ye? Any fault? Why not ye? Because at this point, from what the hospital is saying, and then from what Ofori Atta through Afenyo marking told Ghanaians, totally different. Totally different. And this is coming from, yes, the hospital, things check out, the doctor checks out, every single thing sort of checks out, and all that. Okay, everything checks out. The doctor and the Dr. Parashano, surgical pathology report and all that. Dr. Parashano in Yamano, Mayo Clinic, authentic documents. Bibia tale ho. Ati ase ba isi ende Ghana cry yet no. Enra na ebi trende MPP 4 kokofa fake University of Ghana letter say Malik Basintele oni degree ewo University of Ghana. And then University of Ghana for Babon Timeka say MPP for dia wo moye na yentro e fake. And Osha letter na it looked very authentic. This letter also looks very authentic. Yes, I mean we've seen the doctor and all that Nidini Nyama wo. But the story doesn't check out. Intino when na esiwie ye no and a special prosecutor no so eba beka say ehene ha into special prosecutor na ba bekasa yenti special prosecutor nsemu a ono nso eka eni was a public notice from the office of the special prosecutor. Also the office of the special prosecutor has become aware of a publication on online media purporting to be a letter from a hospital containing alleged medical report on Mr. Ofori Atta. We wish to place on record that neither Mr. Ofori Atta nor his lawyers have submitted any such letter to the OSP. Now who calls some? And the Ofori Atta lawyer di ebufu kasano. Now who calls some? Say I said the Ghana phone person beji di say Ofori Atta yare no. Now who calls some? Special prosecutor says I letter we no. One famre no. Now we hear letter ne kra na. Letter ya mo kan ho asem no. Letter ya ye kan ho asem. We hear letter ne kra na. It is dated May 14th. And then June 3rd. Letter ye May 14th and a date eboso. Ain't you know a eh? And the special prosecutor cast a letter no crana fianza ninsaka. Letter no who send on social media and so on who say, oh, I mean, if the special prosecutor speaks that way, he is right, he is well within his right. But how do you expect him to believe the letter if you didn't give this to him as far back as May 14th? Or see, the only correspondence received from his legal representatives is a letter notifying the OSP of a change in his medical condition and on their say-so. It is notable that this alleged hospital letter has been circulated through the media rather than submitted to the law enforcement agency actively investigating him and responsible for decisions regarding his return to Ghana. To date, no certified medical records or official document from any hospital authority has been submitted to the OSP, indicating that Mr. Ofori Atta is incapacitated or unable to travel to Ghana. Ebesi ende, osi mun for certified medical reports beyond brand. Because every medical report, in order to be certified, no, needs to go through a process. Mun for certified medical reports beyond brand. Mun for official documents beyond then embreno. Up to now, you've not submitted anything to him. So is it that say letter no you come special prosecutor, now it becomes legal? And a letter maybe you say you fake. I'm not saying that, but allegedly, Intia, let us serialize it. You to media, nimna media, ninke be my because unim say woni obi na enya asem. I didn't know for letter no come na and there as I see radio phone ababe post letter no. Now let's read comments and see what Ghanaians are saying. You see, because we here me observation I may make here. Seriously, hospital name someone wa more can Ofori Atta letter enko February waka try and say when ya ya chill say when ya to koye surgery in March. Hospital no so say March and na ye test ni hu say when ya na ye be your surgery in June. Maybe I don't know, but it doesn't tally at all. Ofori Atta we there. We need explanation. But let's read what Ghanaians are saying on this matter. Or see, the Mayo Clinic letter shows a prostate cancer diagnosis. Not that he can't function. He can still travel because no doctor says he's unfit. This letter doesn't excuse him from a legal investigation. Even Victor Salome was put on oxygen tank to appear in court. And you see, this is also another side of the... You see, that is why the special prosecutor is very specific. Say, I have not seen any medical reports that are saying say you are incapacitated. Not just say, oh yare krana, still ube to me abagana. And then just say won't to me bagana. Oh yare all right. Ebia meti as say oh yare. But my doctor and interest oh yare now yare no. Ebia won't to me bagana, won't to me movie ni enti as ye. But oh yare ube to me abagana. And I think say this person explains it well from that angle as well. We'll read comments on the Mayo letter. No, or say, hold his neck till you break him. A day with you in spiritual. Or say, toe to toe. Or say, you they chat too much. Show working. That is all. Or say, massa, burden of proof. Section 32, OSP, Act 959. If the Office of Special Prosecutor doubts his medical claims, then he should formally request verified records via mutual legal assistance or court order and not issue press statements. Publicly demanding documents shifts the burden improperly. The OSP must produce Ofori Atta or lose his job as soon as possible. Obisi go toe to toe with him. That man should cough every money. I say those posting false news should be dealt with as well. Why are they claiming bro-cut cancer? I say the false news spreaders, be careful. I say cook. I say this time around, no hiding face, no run away. Face the law, face the consequences. Obi say arrest him. I say that medical report is very fake. I say dear OSP, here he is at Dragon Pub in the UK enjoying nightlife. Any letter that comes to you claiming he's sick is definitely criminally forged. This picture, I'm saying me be you can so send a video ne mame. And allegedly someone looked like Ofori Atta at a restaurant. I say, lawyers of Ofori Atta, after watching how Chairman Wontumi was handled, have advised him to stay off the grid. His bail conditions might include submitting a Kufado's National Cathedral, which doesn't exist. I say the write-up of the letter addressed to the former finance minister rather appears to be directed to someone else, but not their patient. That alone is a red flag. OSP should, as a matter of urgency, contact the Ghana embassy in the US to ascertain its credibility. Or say you should resign. You are wasting taxpayers' money. JDM, remove him. Or say you go steal the money, but as to whether you would be free to spend it is the issue. Or say, as I say radio, you guys should be very careful, please. Why are you guys helping Ken Ofori Atta to escape accountability? Why? Is he above interrogation? Be very careful. And you know, a lot of people are coming. Now let's go and read letter no. Ni yenhwe commenter enam letter no ase. Yenhwe the nkrofo ka afa letter ne ho. I say did Dr. Sally sign this? And Sansa say Dr. Dali no can say Dr. Sally. I said, this is not a legitimate letter from a hospital in America. They don't stamp, and their letters aren't addressed this way. Where it is signed is even questionable. Definitely not a legitimate. But no query. Thinking about it, Ghana for the year stamp you. America for the year na omu use stamp ana. And if I couldn't imagine about BB so, what you imagine about BB so far, Charlie. What you might be about BB so? I don't know, but America for almost stampy. Now, I don't know. Maybe they do. Let us use AI. Let's use AI. Let's make AI help us. Okay, AI am buying. AI am buying. You use AI. You say AI be buying. I mean, now saying AI into AI be to me buying. Do American hospitals stamp their authentic letters? Can you say AI be boy? Oh, I say an AI overview is not available for this search. Oh, are they? AI himself be boy no, be boy. No, say Google for AI and boy. There are a lot of AI in the world. Let's use some of them, maybe. Don't worry. We are going to use Grok. Maybe Sandy say, do American hospitals stamp their authentic letters? Because stamp no can know here. Your throw also say authentic documents. It's stamp bibe or however unauthentic document. Anyway, let maybe start Grok. I say American hospital. I'm sorry, it's on my phone. So I say American hospitals do not use physical stamps to authenticate letters or official documents. Instead, authenticity is usually established through official letterheads. Now, mami yusu meba. Me yusu Grok, okay? Grok Twitter AI no. And let me do it so we read, so we all understand. Inti maybe yusu Grok no. Okay, so you understand what is going on. Maybe I na me read on my phone so inti Rebecca say, oh, you are not seeing it on the screen. So let me do it so you see. Do American, because clearly that thing is a stamp, right? Do American hospitals stamp their authentic letters? Now let's use do American hospitals stamp their authentic letters? Now you see or no American. Now this is what the AI is saying, right? This is what AI is saying. Or see, American hospitals generally do not use physical stamps like rubber stamps to authenticate their official letters. Instead, authenticity is typically established through official letterhead. Inti Ghana ena letter eyana ye de stamp BBC boso. Be say America for hospitals no. Eyana wo mo mfa stamp embo omo letter so. Because so share boy cry Ghanaian style. See atro letter na wie na obi assign atro date. We Ghana na ye sa de no. Ana me boa. Ghana for na ye sa de no. Obi atro letter wie na odi dates. Anyway, me I don't know. Me nko America da. I don't know. So yen yusu alleged. Ni yatro ye de stamp aboso na stamp nenso ne nipa kro ne de pen atro date. Hey, America for yes ejumei. America Charlie, I say me crazy. America bodies anyway. Now America throw letter lay but not the stamp boss not the dates. Ghana near yes how. Anyway, no problem. Let's read AI as a more catcher. Media men America that AI sebi ono nim bibia no air train. I see America for one fast stamp and bomb letter so. Now the America for year obehu say letter near authentic one official letterhead. As I say hospitals use letterhead with their logo name, address, and contact information to indicate authenticity. This is standard for professional correspondence into official letterhead. Okay, so this is more like the official letterhead using their address. What you are saying, yes, it has the official letterhead. Digital signatures or electronic verification. For electronic communications, hospitals may use digital signatures or secure systems to verify authenticity, especially for medical records or sensitive documents. Now, as manual signatures, official letters such as those from physicians or administrators are often signed by hand or with a verified digital signature to confirm authenticity. Oh, okay, so signature na make no. Yes, manual signature mo di omunsa e sign it. Inti we meba inti American doctor ni signature ni signature ni. Hey. Jawaju. American doctor signature ni because yes, America for doctors no. On the manual signature, like manual signature on the letter. And the American meaning ana ni signature money. Say ni signature ni. Because we there before na ya signature because and say obi be sign ni we ya sika. It ya signature let the den they no be to me sign. Oh brody be anyone signature be tin say. Ah pu. Oh brody. Oh brody be anyone signature be tin say. Hey! I see no rubber stamps for letters. Okay, so they are saying it's a no stamp. Anyway, let's continue to read comments and see what people are saying. Media. Until be interested, this is not a legitimate letter from a hospital in America. They don't stamp. That's what someone is alleging, right? I say this is why you should always have a doctor as a friend, and this shows how disingenuous the OSP is. I say this is sad, but prisons have hospitals, right? I say wheelbarrow cry yedinu begum abagana. I say wheelbarrow cry yedinu begum abagana. I say hey Charlie. I say it be like you and that clinic all the mad abi. You dear, don't let your cousin come. Don't tell your cousin to come. To be comment at work and no. Say as I see radio for more dear mama manemba. I say the fact that he made them address it to his Accra address is wild. I say cooked documents as always. I say as the CEO of Mayo Clinic, I don't know anything about this surgery. I say the letter must be investigated and authenticated. Why is OSP not served or copied? Are Ken's lawyers aware of this strange letter? Have they communicated same to OSP? Several questions without answers. Why and who splashed the letter on social media? I suspect games here. Now, this is all I'm going to say about the letter. No query. Yes, the letter checks out with the doctor from their website, from their address. But the truth of the matter, they say, that is very simple for every single person to create. I want you to understand what I'm saying. The letter checks out with the address, with the doctor, and all that. But send your maker, it is very simple for every single person to do what? To create. Because listen, I can simply, you see, event saying fraud no. Ombeti the American say. Fraud no. Ombeti the American say. It's not really any big deal. Okay, because obi per se o use sa hospital way na other hospital no eye fraud ebia wo person o fraud you obi na o train pa kon say wo ye doctor e wo hospital way all the person will have to do ne say obe steal the identity of a particular person into obeka say ebia or dental department And so the hospital called dental department now, one metro overview of the dental department and all that. No, maybe or call the dental department new year. We call doctors. I call the doctors. Maybe I will steal the identity of me. Yanfan say Doctor BC. Because you see what you do, they say if you copy say Doctor Wedding, now ebia or searching online and now searching will link in. And now, baby, you might get more information about the doctor. What you say? Oh, searching or on send the information about. Baby, the information a lot of what you say dental care, ni nyama ni images, ni nyama. Obenya ni pictures, baby, ni pictures, ni nyama Google social media. What you say? So, if someone episode that will be the person can seriously. It is the age of social media, okay, and so that also main car say. That is what Ofori Atta and Nkro for now. But I'm just telling you how easy it is. Even though it checks out, it is extremely easy to get the identity of a doctor, especially from a hospital like this. Omo doctors need information to social media. Doctors need juma womo yeni bibia. And it is very easy to get or create a letter or a fake letter from that. My problem with the letter, the letter and the story of Ofori Atta does not check out. And I've said it and I'm going to say it again because that is the most serious thing. Ofori Atta told us in February, say, well, yes, surgery in March. Let an itremu say, March, ena ye and check, any who say wayare, and yes, will be surgery in June. It doesn't check out with the doctor's letter. Patient nene doctor nene check it out. Oh, dear, forget about the signature and the no crano. Forget about all those things. But it doesn't check out. And also the fact that this letter is dated May 14th. And we are now getting to see the letter. The special prosecutor is saying, oh no, were you involved in the matter, Nekrano? You didn't think of sending the letter to him. And when we are now getting to see the letter. I don't know. I mean, but anyway. Montreal, your comment box.